Let's talk about something that might be lurking in your patent strategy, a hidden threat that could be silently costing your business millions. Seriously, it's a really common mistake that a lot of founders don't even see coming until the damage is already done.
So what if I told you that one simple legal form, a form that's often presented as just a quick and easy fix, could be erasing the most valuable years of your patent protection? I know it sounds a little dramatic, but for a whole lot of startups, this is a very costly reality.
And look, this isn't about some flaw in your invention. It's about a shortcut in the legal process. It's one of those shortcuts that feels super efficient in the moment, but it can end up costing you market exclusivity right when your product is hitting its stride and is most profitable.
Okay, so what is this hidden threat? Well, here it is. It's called a terminal disclaimer. And yeah, the name sounds technical, maybe even a little boring, but I promise you its impact is anything but.
To put it simply, a terminal disclaimer is basically a legal statement that changes your new patent to an older one you already have. So what does that mean? It means that no matter how long your new patent should have lasted, it's now forced to die on the exact same day as the older one. You're literally, voluntarily sacrificing your most valuable time.
Now you're probably thinking, why in the world would anyone ever do this? And that's a fair question. Well, it was designed to solve a problem the US Patent Office worries about called double patenting. Basically, they don't want someone getting a patent and then another patent for basically the same thing just to extend their monopoly forever. So here's how this usually plays out. Your patent attorney files a new application. The examiner at the patent office looks at it and goes, this looks an awful lot like that other patent you already have. Boom, that's a double patenting rejection. And right then, to get past it quickly, the examiner will often suggest filing a terminal disclaimer. It's presented as this easy, simple fix to get your patent granted. But that speed, it comes at a very steep and very hidden cost.
And that cost is exactly what we need to dig into now. Because we're not just talking about losing a few months here. We could be talking about losing years of your most valuable market protection.
Now, to really get why this is so damaging, you first need to know about something called patent term adjustment, or PTA. The easiest way to think about it is like bonus time. If the patent office takes way too long reviewing your application, they have to compensate you by adding extra time, days, months, sometimes even years, to the end of your patent's life. This is time you've rightfully earned because of their delay.
Let's just visualize this for a second. Okay, so a standard patent filed today would normally last for 20 years. Right? So it expires in, let's say, 2044. That's your baseline protection. But now, check out what happens when you get that PTA bonus time. If the US PTO had some major delays and you earned 2 years of PTA, your patent now expires in 2046. That's 2 extra years of exclusivity, 2 extra years of revenue when no one can compete with you. That's huge. But just watch what happens when a terminal disclaimer enters the picture. If your new patent gets tied to an older one that expires in, say, 2039, your new expiration date is now 2039. And here's the real kicker. You don't just lose a few years from your standard term, you lose all of that hard-earned PTA bonus time. It's completely wiped out, gone. And this isn't just some abstract legal problem. This is a straight-up financial problem. For a startup, this creates a massive ripple effect. Why? Because investors, acquirers, you name it, they look at your patent expiration dates as a key indicator of your company's long-term competitive advantage. Think about it this way. It's pretty simple. A longer patent term means a longer period of guaranteed control over your market. That translates directly to a higher valuation. So a shortened term means less control and, you guessed it, a lower valuation. It really is that direct. Okay, so that all sounds pretty grim, I know. But here's the good news. You are not powerless here. You can absolutely outsmart this trap if you have the right strategy. So let's get into the playbook for doing just that. So when you get that double patenting rejection, you're basically at a fork in the road. You've got 2 paths. The fast path is to just file the terminal disclaimer. Sure, you get your patent granted quickly, but you lose term and you lose all your PTA. The smart path, though, is to push back. Argue your case. Amend the claims to make it clearer why your invention is distinct. Yeah, it might take a bit longer, but you preserve the full life and the full value of your patent.
Honestly, the best defense is a good offense. You can avoid this whole mess with proactive strategies from the get-go. Work with your patent counsel to create really distinct technical stories for each patent. Don't rush to file continuations without a clear strategic plan.
And most importantly, make sure your tech teams and your legal teams are totally aligned from the very beginning so every single patent is built to stand on its own 2 feet.
So this really all comes down to a fundamental shift in mindset. You have to stop thinking of your patent portfolio as just some legal chore. It's a core business strategy for protecting your long-term value.
I absolutely love this quote because it just gets right to the heart of it. Your patent term is not just a date on a calendar. It's a tangible asset. It's like equity in your company. Every single day of patent protection is a day that you own your market. And giving that away for a quick fix, it's like giving away shares in your company for free. So this is the mindset you, as a founder, need to adopt. Build every patent to be independent and stand alone. Align your filing strategy with your business milestones, not just arbitrary legal deadlines. And treat every single day of patent protection as the incredibly valuable revenue-generating asset that it is.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Your patent's expiration date is a critical financial metric that directly impacts your company's valuation. So, are you actively protecting every single day of your company's future, or are you letting these little shortcuts silently chip away at it?